back, folks. Star-studded lineup here. It's going to be audio only, just so you know, Taryn, so don't worry about your hair or anything like that.
He looks amazing.
Well, thank God, because I was about to get naked.
He does.
You can still get naked.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to show. What am I, chopped liver?
Yeah. No, seriously, can you give us a little strip tease?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh shit! Come on, get this guy out of here.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
what are you sipping on, Christian? While we're here.
Coors Light.
Oh Jesus Christ! It's 10:45 in the morning.
Okay, don't say in the morning. It's 10:45.
Military time.
What else would it be if it wasn't the morning?
Okay, you guys don't have to act like it's that early. Like an hour and 45 minutes ago may have been embarrassing at 9 a.m., but that's not 9 a.m. That would have been, it would have been 9 a.m., right? Yeah. I feel like after 10 is fine.
I'm not trying to embarrass you in front of the good listeners at home. I was just asking a question. I didn't really say anything mean, did I?
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. So I just met this guy at this bodega. Like I just got so basically for all the audience listening, I woke up not hungover at all, was enjoying myself, and then I was like, you know what? I fancy a sip of vodka.
Yeah. Well, what time was that at?
Like 7.
Well, technically not 9 o'clock. So.
Exactly. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Is that a Jimmy Buffett song?
Mm-hmm.
So what happened at the bodega? You get his number or what?
Yeah, we're friends now. Wait, hold on. I don't know what's happening with my Discord. I think I just joined Discord.
Yeah, I probably should leave that.
Yeah. Taryn, we gotta discuss. What is the drunkest you've ever been, you think?
The drunkest I've ever been.
Yeah.
Probably at Todd's house, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we hear what happened there? What were you drinking?
We were drinking some good old Jameson.
Okay.
Drank like the whole bottle.
Oh my
and
god.
then I ended up racing Todd back to the house, like blackout drunk, sprinting to his house, like all the way from the back, because he's got that big bonfire thing back there.
Yeah, which, by the way, for our audience, our friend Todd, he has this like huge backyard. It's got to be what like an acre of land.
Something like that.
It's deep. So you sprinted back. That you guys raced back to the house.
Oh yeah, and then
you were blackout.
Yeah, I just fucking like died on the bathroom floor for a while. I was apparently laying there for like 3 hours, and it literally felt like 5 minutes. And then like my mom and Elaine were like trying to fucking pick me up and drag me to the couch, and I was like, I just want to stay here.
So how'd you feel the next day?
Oh, just wonderful.
Wait, you know what we actually have to touch on, and I don't know if you want this on the record, but it's going on the record. When you took those mushrooms, you did similar thing where you were in your bathroom for a while, right?
Yeah. I guess the bathroom's just a safe place for me. You know?
But that's actually known as like a safe place for a lot of people, especially if you have diarrhea.
Yeah. Or like when you're so drunk, I feel like the cold floor is it's nice, and you can just throw up.
Yeah,
it's 100%. An easy target. Because sometimes, no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, can you just quickly, and maybe it doesn't have to be quick, but explain what it was like when. So Taryn basically got a bunch of mushrooms, took them with our friend Matt, and
big mistake, by the way.
And I hear it was crazy. So can you explain what your experience was with that?
Yeah, so I thought that we were getting like an 8 each, but it ended up being much more than that. It was like 8 grams almost, and we did the whole thing. And
isn't like an eighth is supposed to be like 3.5 grams is what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
You could start with that, but yeah, I mean that's kind of a lot. If you want to really trip, an eighth is a fair amount, but he took way more than that.
Yeah, like twice, like a quarter, basically.
which
But
is an insane amount. So, anyways, go on. Sorry.
yeah. So it started off fine, but then fucking Matt got stuck in a loop. Just fucking saying the same shit over and over again, and then
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Well, so the way that Tanner explained it is that Matt was just saying like, "Hey, do we want to go outside? Hey, Tanner, come sit here. Hey, do you want to do this?" And like you were tripping nutsack, and he was tripping, but he was just watching anime. Where you apparently right, you went into the bathroom,
Yeah.
and you were so what was it? What was the bathroom experience like?
I was like, seeing my different lives, if you know what I mean, like like reincarnation kind of thing, and I was like
Yeah.
seeing my past lives as like a World War II soldier, and one is
Jesus.
some fucking doo-doo like died in a car crash because he was drunk driving, and like I lived that. It's crazy.
That
That's
is
insane.
fucking nuts. But like the fact that you like actually can like visually kind of remember it too is what's so crazy about that, because that's something that like people that don't take mushrooms, like they don't understand. Like you like go onto a crazy different plane of like existence where like your brain is it's almost like dreaming while you're like walking around living actual life. It's insane.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like dreams are like so like a lot easier to forget, but it seems like a pretty vivid memory. Or whenever anybody says that about tripping, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, because even
It's
now,
it's
like if I get like deja vu now, like I get scared that I'm like still in the trip, because like deja vu, like that's what it was like. It's like a strong feeling of deja vu.
So that's one of those things that they say is once you take enough like psychedelics, you can like basically fall back into the trip, which is definitely scary. And that's where like mental illness kind of can stem from, of like this like you don't know if you're tripping or not, and like that's definitely where like it scared me out of like psychedelics, because I was like, whoa, I can't tell if I'm tripping or not at this point. You know what I mean? Like where you're like
Yeah.
dead sober and you're still like feeling like you're almost tripping. It's crazy.
Well, didn't you say that happened to you once, Christian? Like, is it? I don't think I'm probably remembering it wrong, but or maybe just like an urban legend, like when you crack your back a certain way or crack your neck, and then it happens, or it just happens
Yeah,
randomly.
yeah. I mean, they say that if you crack your back or your neck, you can like set the trip off. I don't believe that. I mean, that doesn't even make sense, because I think that's just oxygen in between your bones. When you do that, like that's all that you're setting off. You're not actually like releasing any sort of like chemical. I mean, I'm no fucking expert, but what I think can actually cause it is different things in your life. Like say if you smoke weed, I think like if you put other chemicals into your body, I think that can definitely trigger it, you know?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So drunkest you've ever been, huh?
Yeah, what's the drunkest
feel
you've
like
ever been, Kyle?
I
Shitting
feel
on the
like
floor?
yeah, I was gonna say probably shitting on the floor, but I feel like it's like you when you're at different ages, the level of severity of drunkenness kind of changes, because when I shit on the floor, which we've told this story probably at least 5 times in this podcast, but
It's amazing, yeah.
if we want to, I mean, Taryn's a first-hand account, and God bless his heart for all his help.
Man.
I don't think I'd be here without him. But yeah, like during that specific instance with shitting on the floor, I can still remember it. But now there's times where I drink fucking 4 Busch Lights and I black out.
That's all tolerance based though, right?
I
I
guess,
hear
but
that you like black out. I hear that like people black out. Like if you're not somebody who like throws up, then like you're gonna black out. You know what I mean? Like if you like throw up and get it out of your system, then you're not gonna black out.
See, that makes sense though, right?
But if
Like
like you're
if
like
you can
holding
get
that shit in, like you're gonna black out. You know what I mean?
well, because it's all sitting in your stomach and it's waiting to go into your system. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually agree with that because like I have friends where it's like they black out and it's like they're blacking out because they they don't purge the fucking shit that's in your system, but
Don't want to
two
get
it's
rid
like
of it.
they keep going. I feel like some people I know like they just die. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you drink that much and then you just die. Where there's other people that like their bodies are built different where they just continue going with the the existence of life. I don't know. You know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like so being so drunk that you shit your pants, I feel like that's would seem to be a very like high plane of drunkenness, but I've had others where then I just can't walk. So what do you think would be a more drunk situation? Shitting your pants or not being able to walk? Because I feel like those are kind of close, right? Close
Shitting your
race.
pants is definitely
Yeah, I would definitely
Like-
say shit in the pants is higher.
That's what I was going to lean towards too as I was saying it. I was like, I guess it's not really that close.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kyle. I think shitting your pants is like a next level drunk where you like you under like you like because like not being able to walk. I know a bunch of people where it's like even myself I've struggled where it's like if I have too many drinks I will definitely struggle to walk, slur my words, whatever. But shitting your trousers, by golly, that's you got to be
Those were,
blacked out.
Those were back in. I wasn't blacked out though. Like I said, I remember it.
Well, I'm not. I see that's a different era though, where like you didn't fully black out. When you get older and your brain is kind of just like it's like mush. You start to black out more. At least that's what I believe because I got a mushy brain.
Yeah,
you know?
mushy brain.
Yeah, I got mushy brain. That's what they call it.
Yeah, as you get
think
older,
it's-
your brain actually undevelops.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
boy.
does.
You get
It really
mushy.
does. I don't.
On
I
fast track.
I definitely haven't gotten smarter like over the years.
As you hold a course light at 10:30.
I've not learned my lessons here with life.
No, but yeah, I feel like the shitting the pants is definitely that's definitely a high watermark in my life of drunkenness. But I've had
Calling
and then
your
there's
uncle
others where I
a
probably
bad
just
word
can't.
is not good either.
What?
Said calling your uncle a bad word is probably a high mark too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not nice. He didn't deserve that. He's a nice guy.
So do you guys ever have where you're like super drunk and then the next day you feel we talked about the guilt, but like where you're like I know I did something wrong, like you genuinely did. Like what is it like when you know you actually did something wrong?
I don't know. I can't say that's ever happened to me.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say I
I've
don't think
literally
I don't
never
know.
like I've never blacked out before in my life.
I mean either. Really, I haven't.
I can remember pretty much everything all the time.
Damn, I can't remember shit just in general. But also, my grandma had like Alzheimer's, so I'm just probably on that fast track,
Yeah.
baby.
He's fucking early onset Alzheimer's already.
Amen. But what was your question, Christian? How do you,
I don't know. Just getting drunk. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like now I just get like I'll drink like 4 beers and then I'll be hungover for like a day and a half, and I won't even like get really drunk, and then I'll just be hungover, or I can just like feel it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow. No matter what happens today, I'm going to be hungover tomorrow. Like it's
No matter what.
No matter what. Like that's why I might as well partake in some fun.
Yeah.
That's also why. I mean, Taryn, you really don't drink as much anymore, eh?
Really, no.
What is the
good.
reasoning? Like, I mean, obviously it's a good thing. Do you think it's just because you're at home, you're married, you're just kind of living an adulterer life?
I would say that I got drunk a lot because I was depressed because of the Marines. And now I'm not in the Marines anymore, and now I'm not depressed all the time. So,
Oh, that's huge. Yeah.
There we go.
yeah.
Yeah, depression is definitely a big cause for a lot of people of like just drinking a shit ton, which I don't fully understand because I feel like drinking just makes you more depressed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like
It makes me feel
just
better.
being,
That's why
It really does?
I just got this, too.
What is that? Ooh,
Some,
Jade
1901.
1901.
Some absinthe.
God damn.
Is that really
shit.
absinthe?
Yeah, it's real absinthe. It's like
Have you
$60 for this.
you haven't tried it though yet, right?
I had some when I was in New Orleans.
Really? Oh, is that why you bought it? Because you
Yeah.
just took that trip to New Orleans. How was New Orleans?
Honestly, it smells worse than New York City there.
Really? It's not.
Yeah.
What does it smell like?
It literally, the
Gumbo.
streets like just smell like piss and shit. That's what it smells like there
Ew.
because of all the drunk fucks
Oh my
Well-
god.
just pissing
Well,
and shitting everywhere on the street.
I can't imagine there's a lot of sober people in New Orleans.
No, because you can
Isn't it
just
mostly,
fucking walk
like-
down the streets with alcohol. You just drink in the streets in public.
Oh, that's crazy.
Can't beat that. Yeah, that's like you were saying, that's like the purpose of the whole place.
Yeah.
Fucking A. That's amazing. Yeah, but I forgot to do the intro. Today is Thursday, January 27th, and this is episode 108. And today's national holiday is, this isn't made up, it's Auschwitz Liberation Day. How about that?
What, like the Jews?
Yeah, the Jewish fellers. This is the day that they got out of Auschwitz.
Wow.
I wonder what
Fucking
Liberation Day was like for them.
I know, they're like, what the fuck do I do now?
Well, they went and ate a bunch of food and they got dysentery.
Yeah, didn't they were like, them boys were so hungry that they ate and then they died.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So basically, you're so starved, and then once you eat too much, you can die.
Just over
That's like the same.
Well, that's
Yeah.
actually a fact. I don't know what it's called, but like you can like overeat once you finally get your food in you.
Or same with like withdrawals from alcohol.
I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta take a tinkle. Give me like 30 seconds.
He's gonna take a pee. Yeah. How'd you get? You didn't drive to New Orleans, did you, Taryn?
No, I flew.
How was the flight?
Wasn't too bad. It was like, I don't really remember how long. Like maybe 5 hours total.
Nice. Then so it was just a vacation, or any specific purpose, or just hanging out?
Just going down to New Orleans, just checking out all the stuff down there, you know.
Fucking A. You eat any good food?
I kind of wish that we had better food, but had some good gumbo.
What do you mean?
Some good gumbo.
Oh,
you know.
when you were there?
Well, what was it? Just like touristy kind of places, or?
Yeah, that's what most of it seemed like. Yeah.
What's that, like Bourbon Street or wherever the fuck it is?
Yes, sir. Good old
Bourbon
Bourbon
Street.
Street.
Paul Urban Street.
Yeah, Paul said he was gonna be on the podcast, and then he chickened out last minute. We're looking at you, Mr. Urban.
Gay. He's working. He's a working man.
Yeah, he is. He's a working feller.
Excuse
yeah.
me.
Yeah, good push,
But yeah,
though.
I guess that comes to you, Christian. What do you think was the drunkest you've ever been in your life?
There's so many. I can't point to one. I can't. I genuinely cannot point to one incident where I think I was the drunkest I've ever been, because
There's too many, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's not fair, because I don't black out. Like, I've never died like from drinking, so I don't know. You know, like I
Well,
don't
then
have a
you
good-
should have a fair gauge.
No, I don't know. I mean,
Well, didn't you one time in my basement you like hit your head on the low bridge and
yeah.
fell into my washing machine?
Good point. Yeah. So one time I slammed my head, and then I went over to these girls. I was like, "Watch this! I can do a pull up." And then I fucking grabbed onto some metal on your ceiling, and I pulled it down when I was trying to do it. I cut my lip open, like wide open, and everyone was like, "Oh!" And I bled everywhere. Got it all over my shirt, everywhere. And then I didn't even go and get stitches. I just kind of let it hang, and
Let it
it healed
hang.
up. Yeah, I just let it heal itself up. But
Oh my god.
yeah,
God, I forgot
Didn't
about that.
didn't you recently just put your nose ring through a perfect like a knot of the hole in your nose?
okay, yes. So I got my nose ring stuck on like a tissue. It got pulled out, and somehow I left it just dangling, and I don't know how it happened, but it pierced lower. Like, so the hole was here, it went lower, and it was at the bottom of my nose. So actually, your mom, Jen, shout out Jen, um, was like, your nose ring looks weird, and I was like, what? And I, what was that? Is that Alexa?
Yeah, my Alexa tells me when something moves outside my house. Sorry.
Oh, very cool. So yeah, my nose ring got pierced below my piercing, and it hurt like a sumbitch, but I survived.
You got your hole all stretched out.
My hole's always stretched.
Yeah. You've sustained, Christian, many injuries that were party related or drinking related. Like at Marco's that one time, you almost had to get your arm amputated because there was rust flowing through your veins, or you
Oh
almost
yeah,
died rather.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
So I was at our friend Marco's, and I picked up, like, I was just like putting stuff on the fire, and like I accidentally like hit a nail that had rust in it. I didn't realize it. Just kind of poked my finger. I was like, "Ow, son of a bitch!" Like it wasn't a big deal, right? So the shit didn't heal. I put like shit on it, but it didn't heal. So the next day at work, I'm like looking at where it is, and then I see there's like a red line that formed, right? So there's a red line that formed from like my thumb down my like forearm, and I'm like, this doesn't look good. So I like told my boss, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you should probably go like to the hospital." So I was like, fuck the hospital. So I went to immediate care, right? The doctor takes me back, and he's like, take your shirt off. And I was like, okay, first of all, you have to buy me dinner or whatever
Ask
first.
for
Like, you gotta
consent.
treat. Yeah, you gotta ask for consent. I didn't say yes yet, but he was just forcing my shirt off. So I take my shirt off, right?
Did he start squeezing
the
your
the
nipples and
red
shit?
line got like definite, like a really dark red line from
Oh,
like halfway up my arm up into my chest. Like
Yikes.
yeah, it followed it up into my chest, and he was like he literally genuinely was like, "Oh my god." He's like, We're calling you." So they called an ambulance for me. So I'm thinking I'm fine, right? So I went to the hospital. Basically, rust had gotten into my bloodstream, and it followed it up the current towards my heart. They said if I waited like maybe 15 hours later, like if I didn't like think something was wrong and I just kind of let it happen, I would have died. Because they said it was
Jesus.
like, yeah, it was going to my heart. So then basically, it's crazy. So my family had like rented like trucks to move our house. That was when I was moving out of like the 92nd location to like where we live now. So no one was able to visit me for 2 days, and one of the days was 4th of July. So I spent 4th of July that year in the hospital. It was the worst 4th of July I've ever experienced. However, I didn't die, so I guess it was a
Yeah.
good 4th of July.
Good.
But
was
like they were
that
like, but even when I was on it, like they like called me, so they gave me a sedative because I was having a panic attack the entire time. Like they were like, yeah, we're gonna give you like basically the equivalent of Xanax to calm you down because I was freaking the fuck out, and then I was just like sedated. It was insane. I slept most of the time, but like it was insane. So yeah, I survived that. I wouldn't even say that was the drunkest I've been, but by goodness, that was probably the stupidest I've been.
just trying to put wood on the fire, just trying to be the man of the house? What was that? Probably
Well,
like 2017 then?
Yeah, probably 2017. Wow, that's crazy. Time's flying. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the only time. Oh no, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, it was not a good experience. I hated it, but I survived it, so it was whatever. Why were you gonna
There
say?
you go. I think the only time I ever had any sort of like metal inside of my body, we were at
It's gonna be. Are you coming out?
a fucking drill bit Taylor fucking sex machine. No, what the fuck is that place on Clifton Hill? The arcade bar place. What the fuck is that called? It's not Jack's. It's
I forget what it's called.
wow. How am I forgetting? That's horrible. What the fuck is it? What the fuck
Boston
is it?
Pizza.
Yeah, Boston Pizza. We were in there. This was a long time ago. This was probably like also 2017 or late 2016. We were like playing games and had like a cup of beer, and I wanted to move my cup or pour my drink into another cup. They had like these big cups, and I was drinking out of this larger cup. It was like a plastic one, and Justin and Matt, they were looking at me. They're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I guess it was the cup that you put like the tokens in for the machines, and I was drinking beer out of that cup.
Ew.
How was it? Did it taste good? Did it taste like pennies?
I don't know. It didn't seem that bad. And then I don't know. Yeah, that was a really long time ago. Back when I had I don't know, hair, I guess, hair on top. Long flowing hair. I remember a picture specifically of me that night. But yeah, I think that's the only time I ever had any kind of metal or coinage inside of my body.
I don't know if I've ever had coins in front of my body. Are we saying in front of or around our bodies or
Well,
inside
didn't
of?
you
Inside.
swallow like a little? You swallowed a little troll doll once, didn't you, Christian?
What? No. Why?
Oh, you didn't? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Matty D. Then I think he might have swallowed like a little fucking plastic figurine.
I wonder how
And
it
then
tasted. It probably tasted like what's that material? Plastic.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it must
Yeah.
taste good, I guess.
The plastic
I don't
troll
know.
doll tasted like plastic, I bet for sure.
You think so? Well, I wonder what the hair how he fit the hair down his throat.
I think it was just like a little fig. It didn't have the hair. It was some kind of different little guy.
Maybe it was
I
one of the
suppose.
homies. You guys remember homies or whatever they're called? Like where like you'd get them from like Blockbuster, and they were like these tiny little like plastic figurines. They were called the homies.
No.
No.
All right, let me show you. I'm gonna
Let me-
pull it
yeah,
up. We're
let-
gonna share a screen.
Let me give you access here. How the fuck do I do it? I forgot. Allowed it.
Do you not know how to do it? Okay,
I
wait.
don't-
This
I
was
don't
so
fucking-
common all the time.
Oh yeah, share screen. There you go. You got it.
All right, there we go. Maybe they weren't these, but like they were similar to this.
I've never
was it
seen that in my
homies?
life.
It was something like this where you could get homies. Was it homies or was it like? It was. It had to have been. They came out of like
Just the most like racist, stereotypical little.
What do you mean? What's stereotypical about that?
Oh, I don't know. The poor listeners at home, but this is just.
Yeah, they don't understand, guys. Google if you're listening to this. For the one of you that's listening, Google homies. You honestly, because Taryn's on this, I think this might be a legendary podcast. I think that we're gonna get at least 3 viewers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're breaking ground here.
I'm fucking famous, dude.
Dude, this guy and his haircut, he's known for it. You know what you look like? Have you ever seen Holes?
Of course I've seen holes. Are you about to tell me I look like Mr. Sir?
Mr. Sir, is that his name? How do you even know his name?
I'm pretty sure that's what you're gonna say, isn't it?
Wait, is that actually who I'm talking about?
I don't know, maybe.
Um,
I think that's his name.
Mr. Sir, no, you look like Ricky.
Who the fuck is Ricky from Holes, dude?
Shut the fuck up. You know
what?
Ricky.
Yeah.
No, it's whenever your hair gets really long, it reminds you of Ricky. Let me share the screen again here. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, it does look like Ricky.
How the fuck do I look like this guy?
I don't know, but this is what it reminds me of when your hair gets really long.
Looks
It
like
looks like
Dustin
this.
Diamond almost. What the fuck's
Kinda
up
does
with
look
that?
like Dustin Diamond.
You
Yeah.
invite him on the fucking
What, he
podcast, now you're
Screech?
trying to fucking be mean to him?
Okay, to be honest, it doesn't look like it now that I'm like looking at it, but
Yeah, he's
No,
got
it
like
doesn't.
curly hair and shit. Dude.
yeah, it doesn't. Okay, I take it back. But Rusty, what's his name? Jerry. What is it?
Hmm.
Max Cash. What a shit name, buddy. Figure it out.
How's that?
Yeah, Dustin Diamond. Didn't he just die? Didn't he have
Dustin,
cancer
do you
or
know?
something?
Have you ever seen what's it called?
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Screech.
No.
Yeah, he got cancer.
Fuck it.
He got the nasty C.
Deserved it.
So did Betty and Bob Saget too. We just gotta. This is just
Everyone's
Littered
dying. I'm gonna be
littered
next.
with- How are you gonna go? You gonna jump onto a broomstick?
No, I'm gonna hang myself while I'm naked and just jerk off. Autoerotic
So that's how you want to die, or you
asphyxiation.
just wanna do that just for pleasure, and then you're gonna kill
Well, I
yourself?
already do it. I'm already into autoerotic asphyxiate. I can't say that word. Asphyxiation.
Yeah,
Wait, Kyle, I just realized you have the banquet shirt on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that because I was gonna be drinking it.
Sponsoring this podcast. Yeah, I
Wow.
had a notion. But yeah, I do see your sex swing in the background of your picture there. So
Mine or
I see your-
Taryn's?
yeah, no, yours, Christian. Don't try and put this on Taryn. You just said you wanted to hang yourself from the fucking ceiling and shove shit up your ass.
Oh, you can see that.
Yeah. Clear as day.
Did
fine.
I do that?
I don't mind it. I see. The thing is that with my sex swing, it's only for the ladies. I don't do it myself. I treat like so. And the thing is that, and I get a lot of shame for this. I'm big into like 60 plus ladies, not 60 pounds plus, because that's most ladies.
Like
unless
age?
you're
Yeah.
age. Damn it, yeah, age. I like a good 70-year-old to come on my swing.
Are like they
Unless
like
you're it.
are they like considered cougars still, or is it like something else?
No, it's the elderly.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not into just cougars. I'm into the elderly at this point.
He's a
Yeah.
senior citizen.
Yeah. I have to help them into my apartment. Like I have to literally walk them into my apartment because they can't get the stairs. So I help them. But it's good. It's been really romantic so far. I mean, one of them, only one has died on the swing, but it's been okay. Other than that,
Yeah, I mean, the
I
blood's
just
not
told
on
her.
your
I
hands.
told her family that she went out on a sex swing, and they were fine with that. You know, you gotta lie to them sometimes.
Yeah, you can just like hang out on street corners and just wait for an elderly woman who needs to be assisted across the street, and just say, "Hey, ma'am, can I help you across the street?" And then after you get across the street, you just, I don't know, keep holding her hand, right?
No, usually what I do is I push him back.
Oh, you like push her down into the street and
So I'm like, they're like, no, we don't have the right of way to walk. I'm like, come on. So I walk them out in the middle, and then I see the traffic is coming, and then I just like let them go. I'm like, get off me, you dumb slut. And then I run away, and then they get hit by a car. It's kind of like throwing French fries in front of busy traffic for seagulls. Remember that?
that's like the
Yeah.
best thing to do.
Because
That
they
shit is
land.
so funny.
They're like, ooh, a French fry. Uh-oh. I'm not going to get up in front of this car. And then they die.
That's what I'm gonna do with Christian. Just put a Coors Light in the middle of the street. No, I'm gonna put an old lady in the middle of the street, and then Christian will get ran over.
Mamma mia. Yeah, if you
But
if
it's
you
like-
put an old lady in front of me, I'm going to go ravaging her.
But it's like they can already walk down the sidewalk. So what the fuck is so different about walking across the street that you need my fucking help?
Okay, wait. So Kyle,
Grow up.
have you watched the new Batman? Not Batman, Spider-Man.
No.
What'd you think of it? Oh, okay. Taryn, have you seen it?
No. No.
Spoil it. What happens?
Boring. Are you kidding me? You guys haven't seen the new Spidey?
No.
He didn't even fuck any old ladies in it, Spider?
Well, he fucked his grandma, but I mean that's not like it was
Who's
like
that, Uncle Ben?
Uncle Ben. With great
Yeah.
power comes
Great rice.
Big cock.
Uncle Ben's.
no, it just comes. It just comes.
Yeah.
With great
With
power
rice.
comes.
There we go. Yeah, Spider-Man, I think,
My
I
Spidey
don't know.
senses are actually tingling right now, though.
see an old lady out your window.
Dude, I'm telling you.
What's your Tinder age bracket at, Christian?
45 to infinite.
There we go. That's pretty good.
What's yours at?
I would say it's probably at 18 to 35 if I'm being honest, if I'm just being truthful on this podcast for once.
Mine is honestly genuinely, like, because I lied before, mine is actually at 50 to infinite.
You're mighty brave for telling the truth on this
Yeah,
here show.
because I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely
why
kind of looked down upon for sure. So,
What is?
You know, just the, you know, well, how old are you now? 24? 23?
I think I'm 23.
Yeah, 23, dating a 50 plus. That's, I don't know, man.
But she would buy me snacks. She would eat my ass. She would do all the fun, freaky shit that I'm looking for, okay, Taryn? This is something that you don't understand. Listen, she would wash the inside of me, if you know what I mean. She would treat me well.
She'd put a pipe cleaner up your ass. Yeah, that'd be beautiful. I'd pay to watch that. Can I come over and watch sometime?
Do you want to be a cuckold?
No, a cuckold would be if you let me fuck your old lady in front
How
of you while
old
you
is your
watch.
mom? How much do I have to pay you for me
Oh boy.
to enjoy some time with? I don't want to actually go there. I know, I'm just getting weird.
Everybody's got a price, don't they?
They do. I mean, Kyle, 50K. I have sex with your mom. You're gonna give me a go?
That's what me and Mike were talking about. That, like, he said, how much money would it take for you to let OG Mudbone fuck you? I was like, geez.
OG Mudbone to fuck me, like in the ass?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I don't know. I
At
don't
least
like
$20.
You see, the thing is that after that, you can't poop for a while. Yeah.
Either that or you poop too much.
You're gonna poop. But you're not gonna want to poop. You're gonna be pooping yourself. You're gonna be literally shitting yourself. It's gonna fall out of you.
Yeah. Well,
There's
I
no
mean,
way
that's
of
how it
controlling
is.
it. That's the thing is with, like, you know, fucking ladies in the butt. I'm worried because I have my wiener. It's not long, but it's round. It's like a beach ball. I put it in the lady. She's not gonna be able to poop for years.
They call you a tuna can Charlie. Yeah, that's beautiful.
They call me Tuna Cantina.
Oh boy, the cantina.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, you can't. What if they want to peg you in your sex swing? You ever set yourself up to get the nasty pee?
To get the pegging? I
Yeah.
haven't been pegged. I think the thing about pegging is that, like, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know if I want anything up there. I don't want anything up the hoo-ha, but I mean, by goodness, if I'm being diplomatic, I'll take a big round beach ball up there. So the one girl that I was talking to for a while, what she wanted to do, she wanted to stuff a balloon up there and blow it up inside of me, and I was like, okay.
Wow.
So we're having a party, you know? And then she'd pop it inside of me, and I couldn't get the little pieces out. It's crazy.
Oh boy.
I'm kidding.
Jeez.
I'm kidding. That only happened once.
Peggers can't be choosers.
Taryn, would you get pegged?
Yeah, I'd try anything once, you know.
Right?
There we go.
Okay. That leads me to a bigger point. Would you guys have intercourse with a transvestite?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would too, right? Yeah, I
All the
would.
It
time.
just depends. Like I would do
Like
the
they can't be like a manly looking one. I'm not into that. But by goodness, would
like
I like?
I would do a guy transitioning to a girl, not a girl going to a guy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I would too. I would. Yeah, I would have fun with that. I would enjoy myself. And the thing is that like, I'm so diplomatic. I think that's not gay.
I'd do like a lady boy from like Taiwan or something.
I would actually. I'm actually not even kidding. Like I don't. I would. If it's a good looking lady, she just happens to have a cock in between the trousers. As long as I don't gotta touch it, I'm having a good time there. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna party with her. I'm gonna.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Kyle, can you get on board with this?
I just said I'd fuck a lady boy, easy money, put her right in my
See?
backpack, and take her home with me.
I think it's ridiculous for any guy I know to say that unless they're super redneck, in which case like they're just fucking their cousins. I think
It's even hotter.
well, if you have a hot cousin, I don't have any of those.
I
That's
got
me
one.
being diplomatic.
He's pretty cute. I got one.
Hey, this boy going crazy with it. You know what's crazy? This is gonna be on the record. I'm going on record to say
Say it.
there is nothing wrong with having bunch of vodka before noon.
Yeah, it's your hash browns. It's your daily spud intake.
Spud Light.
Sputnik.
Spud
Spud
Light.
Light. I like that. Spud Light.
So Taryn, what's your favorite dish that you make? Because Taryn's a good cook. What's your favorite dish that you make?
Oh,
He's a good cook.
I just like meat.
Hey. What's your favorite meat?
Oh, definitely a juicy ribeye.
Whoa. Holy fuck, I'm rock hard right now listening to you talk about a
I know. I was
ribeye.
gonna say. Yeah. Anybody else?
Jesus.
Yeesh,
You know what I
yeesh.
fancy? I fancy a good wagyu. Wagyu. Is it
Yeah,
wagyu
Kobe
or
beef,
wagyu?
Yeah. Wagyu.
Have you ever had that?
Ooh,
I
me?
haven't.
Anyone?
I
Damn it.
don't think I've ever had a real one.
Wagyu tastes like butter. It tastes like you're eating the best thing you've ever put in between your chompers. It's amazing.
Well, why don't I just eat a stick of butter then?
Well, because the thing is that it's not as healthy as a Wagyu. And that's what's expensive about it, because Wagyu gives you superpowers. It's like drinking a Red Bull. Gives you wings.
I just drank a Red Bull.
I just finished mine. I need one.
Are you guys
Yeah,
all
where's
drinking?
Where's your
Reddies?
Red Bull, fuckface?
I'm drinking coffee.
I finished mine. It's gone.
What flavor is that?
Yeah, that looks nice.
Pomegranate.
Ooh.
How is it?
Ooh, it tastes kind of like one of those freezy pops that you got as a kid. Tastes like
Wow.
like a melted freezy. That's what it tastes like.
That sounds literally amazing.
Yeah, it was definitely good for sure.
Okay, so guys,
You're back on your coffee, huh?
we're going to start a dictatorship, and let me explain why.
I'm listening.
I believe that everyone should get along, and if I became a dictator, I'd be like Hitler. But if you didn't agree, like if you were a hater, if you caused fights in high school, if you took shits, if you even pooped once, you're dead to me. But if you don't, no. Let me explain.
okay.
Because a solid shit, like I'm talking like I only want people in my kingdom that take really watery shits.
Okay, so what I want to counter with is that if you were like Hitler, then wouldn't you want people to poop because Hitler was into poop stuff,
Well, that's why I'm anti-Hitler because Hitler. The thing is that Hitler liked a really solid load on his chest. Like he wanted like a thick like set. He wanted someone dropping bricks on his chest. Where
Yeah.
I want to get sprayed like I'm at SeaWorld. I want Shamu doing a big jump, spraying shit all over my chest, but it's gotta be
So-
wet.
I don't think you want to start a dictatorship. I just think you want
I want to
somebody
be Hitler
shit
a
on your
super
chest.
soaker.
I think you just want to start your own brothel that focuses
Yeah.
on shit.
As long as we call it Super Soaker Brothel, I'm fine with that.
super shits.
Supershits.ca. That's because I gotta move to Canada because in the U.S. they're not as cool and they're not as diplomatic about stuff. See, you know what's crazy? In the U.S. we don't have a district you could go to meet ladyboys. That's what sucks. You know, you could go to Taiwan and go to a whole red light district where you go and you hang out with a bunch of ladyboys that have all types of diseases. It's gonna be fun. But that's what my campaign that I'm running on. It's gonna have a bunch of cool things like
Butts
ladyboy
and
district.
shit.
We're gonna have Shamu there. We're gonna be when you
That
say hello to
Shamu the
people.
whale or Shamu the whale or some girl we went to
my
high school
girlfriend.
with.
Stop it. You know her. She's Indian. She's a really good lady. No, she's not
Amen.
Indian. She's Pakistani. Sorry.
There we go.
See, you gotta be proper these days because if you say
Yeah.
someone's Indian, that's not right. But
Yeah, you
she's
can't
Pakistani,
say
she's
you
a
want to
good
be
lady.
you want to be the Hitler of poop. You can't say that.
If I was the Hitler of poop, you guys would relish in what I can offer.
Well, so it would be like it would be a shit camp where you just examine everybody's poops. So they wouldn't be able to flush the toilet at all. So you'd have to have see-through toilets, or would you have them shit into a Tupperware bin and then look at it?
We're gonna commission
working on it.
We're gonna commission Swarovski, like Swarovski crystals. They're gonna make our toilets, so they're gonna be see-through, and when you shit, it'll be in front of everyone. Listen. Some people are big on their privacy, right? Let me explain. Some people are big on their privacy, so we will let you shit in your own space. However, there's gonna be tubes running throughout the camps, and you're gonna be able to see the shits kind of flowing on this these guided wires. So it's gonna be kind of like a Dave and Buster's of shitting.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Have you guys ever actually considered Scientology?
I can't say
No,
that I
didn't.
have personally, you know.
Yeah. The
Well,
one
can
dude.
can I explain it?
You're gonna let me talk?
Yeah.
The one dude, what was his name? Who put the hamster up his ass? He did
Tom Cruise.
Scientology. Yeah, he
I know
did
him.
science. He's a science guy.
He's big on Scientology. You know who else is?
Fauci's science.
Fauci's a big scientist, but he's a faker.
Yeah, I watched.
You know
the
what's
video of him
crazy
getting
about?
pegged the other
And I'm
day.
gonna get real political here.
Yeah, go
I'm
off.
going for it. I think that Fauci likes. I think he likes big black women. He's just afraid to admit it.
Whoa, we got
love
breaking
it.
news here. John
You think so?
Travolta, Scientologist, dude.
Dude, yeah, big Scientologist. You know what's crazy? He was forced into it.
By who? Tom Cruise?
No, by himself. He did it himself. He got to do it himself. But
Yeah, I
you know that's what sucks about like being a human is like everything I do like so here let me explain. I am not who I was yesterday. However, things that I did yesterday are definitely going to haunt me today. Like moving to New York City. Like, do I want to be here? No. But like me yesterday was like, yeah, get into it, Papa. And that's exactly the thing about like racists. You know, it's like the racists are going on the news and they're saying the N word, and then the next day they're like, hey,
You think they're
I didn't
hungover the
mean
next
it.
day? They're like, wait.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and look at Paula Dean. She said the N word on public telly, and now she's going, hey, I love the blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's
she likes
doing that
cook.
because she does it because she has to do it.
Well, she doesn't have to. I mean, she's
she
regretting what yesterday to her said.
So I don't think she's regretting what she said, but not because she feels bad.
Because she has to
feels bad
apologize.
for
I'm
herself.
following. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
following what you're saying now, Taryn.
I think she has to do a video of her fucking a black guy to kind of like even the stakes.
If
Even the Wagyu.
if there was a video of, or even a series of videos of Paula Deen fucking black folks, I would not leave my apartment for about 15 days. I'd be fucking going crazy on my dick. Like,
Let's
I
get
would
her on.
be-
We could get her on Blacked. We could send him an email. I love Blacked.
You do?
Yeah, the series on Pornhub.
It makes me
Very
feel
successful
incompetent.
series. No, because they film it in like a dark room and they make it legit. It's really classy stuff. And I
You
know
know
you
who I
don't like it
wanna-
because there's no shit in
You know who
there.
I really want to see on Blacked?
Who? I'm trying to think of it.
You could answer with anyone, and I'm gonna laugh. I don't care.
Hillary-
It's
Me.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
yeah.
Corn pop. He's a bad dude. That's so funny.
You can literally tweet. You know who I want to see on Blacked, and you're gonna have 1,000 retweets because everyone wants to see someone, especially Hillary.
My grandma or something like that.
Not grand.
Yeah.
You can't have someone that's dead on that.
Necrophile? Is that? It's probably not legal to make necrophiliac porn.
I'm
huh?
not gonna lie to you guys. Like,
Is it illegal to fuck a dead
I
person?
really,
Yes.
yeah, it's
Shit,
very
now I
illegal.
know. Fuck. I've been doing it for years.
See, if I was to fuck a dead person, I would choose like a mummy, or like they're not gonna fight back.
But
Rasputin or
none
some
of
shit.
them are gonna fight back.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
don't
said
know.
none. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think that there's some that could fight back. They have their reflexes still.
Or do you think there's like a certain point where, they wouldn't want to like even press charges against you, like
Because
a
they're dead.
like a fresh, like I'm talking about just like the police or like the government. Like if they catch you fucking like a freshly dead body, then yeah, they're gonna be upset, But like you said, a mummy's been dead for thousands of years.
Yep.
Do you think they would even care, or
No, they're
would
not
they just
gonna care.
look at you and be like, like what are you doing, dude?
Yeah,
Well,
that's more like putting your dick in like an old sock or something. It's kind of
Yeah.
just been around for a long.
Exactly.
It doesn't have that because nobody knew the guy. He's a mummy.
Yeah.
I just put my dick in the mummy. Who cares?
I think that's why necrophilia is upsetting to some people, is because if you're fucking a dead person, they got family still. But you're right. If you go back a few generations, like that's why I'm gonna dig up. I'm gonna dig up someone who I know actually personally from the history books.
You're
Amelia
gonna dig up-
Earhart. Oh no, she's lost.
Yeah.
She's lost.
Yeah, you
No,
can't
I
dig
mean-
her up.
What? Like, I mean, there's a bunch of people I would dig up.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of one.
Okay,
but I
wait.
can't.
How long does it take for the bones of someone to like go away? Like, okay, so
Well, they
I'm talking
don't
about,
because they
like-
dig up dinosaur bones all the time.
okay, so I'm talking about like my great grandpa. His bones are still somewhere? Like they're just existing somewhere. Isn't that weird to think? Like your relatives, their bones and their flesh that are rotten are just existing somewhere. I got really dark on this metaphor, but by goodness, I'd still have sex with them.
Yeah, I mean, do what you want. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. I would only make sure that they consented first.
Yeah, the only problem with fucking I was gonna say a homeless person, but a dead person is that there's
Same
no
thing.
like shit inside of them, so your fetish is kind of busted there. They don't have any more poop inside of them.
Why, you think it's all about poo?
Well, that's what it seems like. You said you want to be a dictator of poop. I thought that's what this whole podcast was about.
No, you're understanding.
Are you
my
doubling
fetish is
back?
Wrong. You're understanding my fetish is wrong. I want a live person to poo on me. I don't want a dead person to poo in front of me because I would throw up on them.
That's where you draw the line.
That's exactly where they draw the line. Like you better like they have to evacuate all their bowels before I'm getting with them.
I mean, that's pretty reasonable, right? Or I guess you could just stuff them up, kind of like a reverse tube of toothpaste, and just put
have you guys
shit
ever seen
inside of
Wizard
them.
of Oz?
Yeah.
No,
I want to fuck. What's her name?
the
Judy
Tin
Garland.
Man.
Dorothy.
I want to fuck Dorothy.
I'm
Look
sure
at
she
her.
was like 8 years old in that.
She was not 8 years old. She was 17.
Legal in Texas or wherever.
Man.
Indianapolis.
No, what's her name? Judy Garland. That's how old is she? Where's she buried?
We
I'm gonna
just
go.
said her name.
Hey,
Yeah, book a
fucking,
trip here.
fucking seven's probably legal in fucking Alabama, so.
Albams. What happened? Yeah,
Do
you
they?
Alabam.
Wait, guys. So I am making my trip to Hollywood Forever Cemetery. You know, I was actually there.
And so you're gonna go there and try and fuck Judy Garland.
Listen, you gotta go at night. You gotta bring a small shovel. It's gonna be like a kind of a silly looking shovel. It's gonna be like one of those tiny shovels. It's gonna take me a few hours, but by goodness, I'm gonna dig her up and I'm gonna bust on her.
So, do you do it in the cemetery or do you bring her to like a restaurant and kind of like Weekend at Bernie's?
With a corpse?
Yeah.
You Weekend at Bernie's it.
Weekend at Bernie's.
You do. Yeah. Listen, her mouth might just look like a jaw that's hanging, but you put some sunglasses on her, you put a fake wig on her, and you tape her mouth so it's sort of closed, but it's also kind of hanging there because it's dangling. You have a good time.
Well, that's how Pam's jaw was all the time. It was just on the floor.
And I fucked the shit out of her.
Yeah, you didn't take any issue with that.
You know that Pam ate my ass?
How was it? Well, she didn't have, I guess it doesn't matter if you have teeth or not, but I guess she looks like she was a good sport about it.
Speaking of gumbo, she gummed me like it was fucking, it was like a Saturday. It was really good.
Is that what she used to call you, Gumbo, or that's what you used to call
Nah,
her?
she called me Mr. Saturday. I didn't understand it until she gummed me. And then I was like, okay, I'm Gumby.
Yeah.
And I got my horse, Mr. Steed.
There you
Taryn,
go.
Yeah. What?
what do you think? What do you think of your dog's name, Cleo? Where'd you guys get that name?
I don't know. We just kind of named her Cleo, you know?
See, I think that's a cool name. You know, it's a really good name though. You know what I'd name my dog?
Judy Garland.
Genevieve.
It's pretty nice. I mean,
What
it's
would,
kind of gay, but it's pretty nice.
why would you, that's like too long of a name for a dog.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's I would just call her Jean.
Why not just name her Jean in the first fucking place?
Because I'm a
Hot
classy boy. I like dead people. I like to treat my ladies right.
I think the purpose of this podcast, I kind of wanted to talk about the Bills game, but now we're talking about fucking dead people. But that's fine.
Wow.
I mean, every
You wanna talk
every
about the Bills?
conversation.
We've been very off track then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's talk about the
my
Bills.
boss is gonna be at my neck for this one.
Talk about the Bills.
Yeah, 47-17, huh? They didn't. What was the record? They had something. Each drive had a score.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
perfect
saw history.
offense.
Yeah, they set the perfect offense in history.
So what's the record? Just being a perfect.
So no one has. So they didn't face a fourth down the entire game.
That's insane.
That's actually fucking crazy if you think about it. Like that is insane.
And didn't Josh have more touchdowns than missed passes?
He had 5 touchdowns and he only had 4 incompletions.
Wow. That's fucking insane. Was it great to watch? I was fucking asleep.
Yeah, well, I'll explain this on the podcast right quick. So I was here at my apartment and I was hosting two of my friends over. It was a good time. And then a bunch of my friends were like, we're going to the biggest Bills bar in Brooklyn. I was like, all right, we're there. I was like, shit, I got to Uber there. So whatever. I was like, all right, fine. So I typed into Uber, ended up being a block away. I went there. By goodness, it was the best time I've had in years.
Was there like Bill's actual like memorabilia on the walls, or is it just people there just are dressed like fucking Bill's people?
There was Bills stuff everywhere. All the bartenders were wearing Bill stuff. Everyone was just fired up because go Bills.
Was there you meet any Buffalo folks inside of their
Dude,
establishment?
honestly, everyone I met was not from Buffalo. They were all from like Rochester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad
Yeah, what the
people.
fuck goes on in Rochester anyways?
All you fucking Rochester people, fuck you and your garbage plates.
Yep. Well, hey, have you had one? I've never had one, but we were talking about getting one.
Neither have I.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard they're
haven't either.
good.
They look like shit, but also
They
kind of
don't look
good
that
shit.
good, but I will eat garbage plates because I eat ass.
Yes.
So it's like,
Yeah.
Well,
Were
Can't
you
beat it.
pretty on the wagon when you showed up to their establishment there, Christian?
Was I on the wagon?
Yeah, pretty drill.
No, I fell off the wagon when I got there. I would say I was mostly sober when I got there, and then I ordered 6 Bud Lights for myself at once, and I chugged them all.
nice.
Is that a true fact?
Yes.
So do you think living back in the city is good for your health or bad for your health?
It's good for my mental health. Maybe not my actual health.
Did you say you're drinking more?
No.
That's good.
No, I would say I'm genuinely not drinking more. I would say that I drank more at home. I really would say that. Like here it's because I don't have anyone to go out with. So a lot of times I just end up on Discord just playing video games with these folks.
Well, that's good.
Which is
I was
fine.
gonna say, them be like bars being in such close proximity, that's not tempting to you at all.
No, because I don't have money.
Oh, there you go.
Like I don't have money to spend on that. Like I definitely grab a tall boy every once in a while, but I definitely don't I don't go out that much. I don't have, if I had a girlfriend that always wanted to go out, maybe, but like I don't have that. So it's like whatever. You know what I mean? Like I would have to have a bad influence. And I don't really have a bad influence right now, except for like maybe my friend Glenn who drinks all the time. But I also drink all the time. So I would say we're both bad influences on each other. So, you know, you can't really argue with that, you know. Nice lunchy though.
Okay. Yeah. Can't
What are we at, an
fucking-
hour?
Yeah, we're at about an hour and 3. We want to wrap this up here.
Want to wrap it up? Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, we can wrap it
It
up.
was a good one. It was a good one, guys. For our viewers listening at home, I have to, you know, because I don't want to leave on a bad note. Yeah, I'm into necrophilia. Yeah, I'm into older ladies. All right, I'm good. You want to end it there?